Today is Sunday, and on Thursday our 3 pigs are going to the processor. We've had them since March and it has been a fun experience, but we are very, very, very excited for the bacon. So in preparation to getting them ready to leave, I have heard a lot of people recommend that you should train them on getting on the trailer prior to the day that you actually need them on the trailer. So we have 5 days before they need to be on the trailer. So we're setting it up today so that each day we can feed them on there. So they are more than willing to go on there on Thursday when we need to take them. Look how perfect I am. We just backed the trailer up to the pig yard as close as we could to get the ramp right in front of where we're going to open up the paneling here. And what we're going to do is get our electric fencing and put it in this area so that they can walk up the ramp and then go get their food. So our next step is to go get that electric fencing and set it up. Then we'll start taking these panels down and then probably feed them. We'll see how it works. Fingers crossed. We had the electric fencing set up here in the forest because these pigs got out probably 6 times, which I would love to insert some footage of when they got out and the fun we had while wrangling them back in. Each time was a new experience and we had to do it a little bit differently each time. But the last time we got them back in, we set this up so that we could corral them in and get them to that gate. So I'm just going to take this down and then get it set up where it needs to be. Sticks make using this fence in the forest not fun. You see all the sticks in there? Alright, let's go put this up. We're just installing hog panels to close off the area between the opening of the trailer and the trailer itself. We had an event where they got curious and the electric wasn't on and there wasn't enough of a physical barrier to deter them, and they just broke through. So we had to go chase some pigs, but thankfully we got them back. And now hopefully this setup will help. We have the physical barrier in front of the electrical barrier. Fingers crossed.
Hamish? No.
He's thinking about it, huh?
He's thinking about it.
Pig, 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 pig. They've had their rest from their run, and now they think they want some more food. Is that a good spot, Fergus?
Love my death card.
Stop.
It's raining.
It's raining.
Fergus is gonna like it.
Good pig pigs. Hi, pig, 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 pigs.
I'm gonna go with this wedges.
It's okay, pig, 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 pig. In order to lower the jack, we needed to bring the pigs back towards where the wheels were so there wasn't as much weight over by the jack. Now it looks like it's working. Lucy, come. What kind of yield?
Yeah, you.
3 uninjured pigs at the processor.
Mama, there's stickers in this book.
So I didn't really realize until I was editing this video how much of a mess I really was the day that we took the pigs to the processor. I was really okay until we got them on the trailer and hooked them up to leave. And once we left our driveway, I got really anxious and I was sad. Matt told me that I couldn't possibly be sad about not having the pigs anymore. And he is right. We did raise them for a purpose, to have meat for our family, where we knew where these pigs were raised, we knew what they ate, we knew that they had a good life where they got to run around and play and be in the fresh air and get scratches and table scraps. So that made me feel really good, but still I felt bad and sad that we wouldn't have them anymore. So it really weighed on me. So even when we got to the processor, I was still pretty nervous, and so I wanted to help get them off of the trailer, and I really just couldn't pull out the camera. One funny thing that did happen on the way though is we didn't want to take the freeway, even though the processor is about 35 minutes away from our house. We didn't want to go too fast because the pigs were on that open trailer. So we took the highway the entire way there. And what we didn't realize until we got on our way is that the highway goes right down Main Street downtown. So here we were with our trailer full of pigs, passing by people in nice restaurants, you know, eating ice cream. And here we are, Beverly Hillbillies with our pigs. So I thought that was pretty funny. But thankfully that day really had no hiccups whatsoever, other than me being nervous. It really went really smoothly, and the processor was just the nicest person ever, who really helped us through the decision process, and they even stayed late to start processing them that night, which made me a little bit sad, but also very grateful that they didn't have to spend a night there in an unknown place. In homesteading, when you're raising animals, people say raise your animals to only have one bad day. And so that's what I kept telling myself. This is the one bad day out of their life. Every other day has been nice. And what was really nice is that because they stayed to start processing them that night, instead of having one bad day, they really only had a bad maybe hour. And so I was very thankful for that. I'm just really thankful that that day went so smoothly without any hiccups, other than the pigs getting out when we first hooked up the trailer. I guess we got it all out of the way then. Everything else went so smoothly, so I couldn't be more thankful for that. I also do want to make another video about the return on investment for raising our own pigs, what we actually got back from the processor, and kind of all the specs related to how much we spent on feeding them, how much they weighed, and how much meat we actually got back. And so I'll make that soon and hopefully get it out to you. I still find myself looking up at their pen and I get a little bit sad, but we did get all of our meat back. We got hundreds of pounds of meat, and we had our first meal from the pigs. We had pork chops that
really are just like T-bone steaks. They were very, very tasty. So again, I'm really happy with the process. I'm really thankful that it went so smoothly, but I still am a little bit sad that we don't have them anymore. So that's it for this video. Keep an eye out for my upcoming videos about the return on investment for the pigs. And thank you for watching Little Lady Homestead. I'll see you in my next one.
I suspect we're here to be fed to you? That's what we're thinking?
No, they're happy.
We're gonna become your food? We're not actually happy pets for you? We're fairly intelligent, you know. We have ideas of our own and hopes and dreams. We heard this word, slaughtered. It's kind of scary.
Hamish. Good boy. You're a good boy.